So it's week 35, day 3, and it's technically the first day of my maternity leave. Today has been difficult, if I'm being honest. Not because of the maternity leave, but because of everything that's happened around it. I believe I mentioned it earlier in the video that my car had to go in for a service today, and turns out it was actually due a full service. So it had to have a full engine change, the full engine oil change, the brake fluids. Wow. Pregnancy and English don't go well together. Brake fluid needed doing, the ABS needed doing, and all sorts of other bits needed doing, and as well as the general manufacturer service. And I wanted to cry at the end of it. I really, really did. It started off so nice. I was gonna walk down to my mum and dad's, and my dad very kindly offered to pick me up, so he ended up giving me a lift to their house. Spent some time chilling with my mum, giving her a bit of a therapy session because she really needed to vent. Got a phone call from the garage to say my car was ready and went to go pick up my car. Now, because this is my last month in business, or with my dog walking business, and because I've had so many appointments and had to cancel so many walks, and had to cancel walks due to illness or due to being too tired or other pregnancy related issues, I only earned £400 this month. That's it. That's all I got from my dog walking business. I got 400 quid and that was the lot. And my car just cost me £300 or nearly £300 for its service. Usually it's only around 150, maybe 180 max, but because the brake fluid and everything needed changing, and then on top of that VAT, on top of the price rises and everything, it's cost me nearly 300 quid this time around. So all the money I earned in December, it's gone. Vanished into the ether before I've even had a chance to actually see it. Which means I now have 100 quid to last me for the entire month, to last me until my maternity allowance starts coming in. And I've got 250 quid worth of personal bills to pay, including my car insurance and my car finance. So that's caused a bit of financial stress. That has caused a lot of financial stress and a lot of financial worry. Jason's reassured me it's okay, he can help me out, he can afford it. He's already lent me so much money this month just to try and get by. It's frustrating. It's frustrating when you're at a point where you're scared for your future and you're scared for your finances and you're scared on whether or not you can even pay your bills. I know we'll be okay. Jason's reassured me we'll be okay. But it's put me in one hell of a down mood. One hell of a down mood. I was meant to be going BSL choir tonight and saying goodbye to them for the new year because, to my knowledge, I'm not even going to see them in the new year until maybe March. Frustrating. So I'm a bit sad because I had to cancel all my previous performances due to illness or due to exhaustion or due to lack of sleep. And right now I don't have the mental capacity to go to the last session. I'm in such a low mood because of all that. On top of that, I changed my employment status on Universal Credit yesterday to unemployed because I am technically now officially unemployed now that I've closed my business. And because I've changed it to unemployed, they want me to attend a meeting there on the 23rd of December. And I've already got so much I need to do that day. I need to take the cat into the cattery. I need to get the parrots down to my friend's house. I need to pack ready for when we go to visit Jason's family down for Christmas. And this is now just one extra thing that we really didn't need on top of everything else. And people are still gifting us stuff for baby, which is so sweet, but I just feel so overwhelmed at the moment. That's the only way to describe it. I'm just so overwhelmed. We've got the health visitor coming tomorrow. I need to send off my maternity allowance. I need to update my universal credit income, and just there's so much. There's so much I still need to do. I am so glad my maternity started today because I wouldn't have been able to cope otherwise. No, would not have been able to cope if my maternity hadn't started today. It was just a lot all in one go. The financial thing, my mum going through a rough time and I really hate seeing her upset. Everything going on with baby and people asking me about baby and asking me what we want, and I don't know, I've got too many other things to think about. It's like what we need for baby right now is the last thing on my mind because I've got everything else to worry about. Sorry, going on a bit of a rant myself right now. Then the appointment with UC, knowing the health visitor's coming tomorrow. I've not even had a chance to clean and tidy the house. I spent most of the night video editing because I'm 5 days, or I've not had a video out for 5 days, so I'm falling behind again. So I've desperately got a video out tonight. and I still need to do a video for my parrots channel to keep that monetized, because that is at risk of losing monetization due to lack of watch hours. It's a lot, okay? There's a lot going on. I know other people have it worse. You don't need to come after me for that, or people of the internet don't need to come after me going, oh, you've not got it as bad and so and so and so and so. Right now, in this second, at this moment for me, it's a lot to deal with. It's very overwhelming, it's very stressful, and yes, it could be worse, but right now it feels like a lead weight. Granted, other people's problems are probably the equivalent of the world in weight, but right now I am trying to lift more than what I'm capable of, if you know what I mean. I was hoping to get some exercise done today, with this being the first day of my maternity leave and actually having time, and I've ended up just feeling so overwhelmed and so drained. I don't want to do anything. I literally just want to sit and video edit or read or even clean the house. I don't want to do, I just want to mope right now. I literally just, my body just wants to mope. My body just wants to sit here and dwell in its sadness. I'm not going to. I'm going to finish video editing a video for my parrots channel for this weekend. It's only going to be a short one, it's only going to be a quick one, but it's a video nonetheless. And I'm going to hope and pray that once Jason gets home, he can cheer me up a bit. He usually can. Usually just walking through the door is enough to cheer me up. I am looking forward to him getting home. I really need a hug right now. Anyway, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to perk myself back up tonight. I'm going to try and get an early night, because like I said, I've got the health visitor coming around tomorrow, and I will update you guys after the health visitor has come and gone. So we are on week 35, day 4, and day 2 of my maternity leave. I can't believe how little grey space is left. I'm over halfway of my 3rd trimester. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. This feels like it's lasted forever, but since the 3rd trimester started, it has flown by. I'm not even kidding. 1st trimester dragged like crazy. The 2nd trimester dragged like crazy. And then this 3rd trimester has started and I'm already halfway through. I've blinked and it's gone. Today has been a long day. A very long day, but a very productive day. We started off with a visit from the health visitor. They were an hour and a half late for their scheduled appointment time, because the health visitor comes to your house. So we were up and cleaning and tidying from like 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, trying to make sure everything looks appropriate, if nothing else. And then she ended up being an hour and a half late anyway. But to be fair, that gave us extra time to clean and tidy and everything else. I had a chat with the health visitor. She let me know what was going on and what the health visitor actually does. Apparently the health visitors are actually ex-midwives and ex-nurses, and they are the ones that take over from the midwives after you actually give birth. I think because I'm high risk, that's why I've had an appointment before my birth is actually due, to try and assess whether or not baby will be high risk or low risk based on my health and Jason's health. And so far everything is looking positive. She said that Minion will be classed as a low risk baby because we don't have many ailments between us or between our families. We're both very healthy people. The house is clean and tidy and everything else, so that's good. It's good that they think that even though I'm a high risk pregnancy, they believe that Minion's going to be a low risk baby, which is very reassuring. We had a really long chat about how the health visitor helps post-birth, how they help with latching and breastfeeding, and she sent us so many links and things to read and articles to read, both for Jason and for myself. She's give us access to a breastfeeding consultation that we can attend before Minion arrives, hopefully, because we're still expecting Minion to be late, but there is still that chance he could come early or on time. We're really hoping for the late. We're probably one of the few people that actually want our baby to be late or would prefer our baby to be late. We had a good long chat about our jobs and our health and everything else in between. What's going to happen after birth, how regularly we'll have health visitors, what kind of appointments we can expect. She went through quite a lot of different things, and to be fair, I probably should have noted down 90% of the things that she said, but we were having such a good chat that I didn't even register 50% of the conversation. But it was good. It was really, really nice. It was a really good catch up, and it was really nice to get to know the person who's going to be looking after me, Minion and Jason after I give birth. So that was a really, really good and informative morning to start me off. Like I said, I haven't been able to completely store in my memory bank everything that we covered, so I need to go through the links that she sent me and actually read all the stuff that she sent. Straight after the health visitor came to visit, me and Jason packed off. Specifically, Jason packed the car, and we finally did the tip run that we've been trying to do for God knows how long now. So our back room is looking a lot emptier. You can't see it right now because it's all in darkness, but it was half full of crammed things that we needed to get to the tip, and now it's gone. So we've got more space in the back room, which is really, really nice, so that we can actually do more exercises and do more fitness-based things and just have a bit more space and get things a bit more organized, which is so nice. I also apologize if this is very choppy. My acid reflux is playing hell right now, and I can't stop burping, and the acid reflux keeps coming up every time I try talk. Oh, I'm yawning like crazy. My body is going off on one right now. And to be fair, it is usually the time I go to bed at this point, but I really wanted to do this quick vlog update. I can't stop burping. The acid reflux keeps coming right to the top of my throat, practically like vomit. It has been doing all day. And on top of that, I'm yawning like crazy because I'm meant to be going to bed. After we finished the tip run, we went to Tesco and we got a load of ingredients because me and Jason are actually cooking dessert for Christmas dinner. I can't remember if I've mentioned this, but it's a bit of a tradition in Jason's family that when we all get together at Christmas, each group of family members make a meal for the whole family based on a variety of different things. One of his aunties usually does Boxing Day dinner. The auntie that actually hosts usually does Christmas dinner, and then Jason's family usually do Boxing Day dinner. And we have been given the task of making dessert for Christmas Day dinner, or sorry, for Boxing Day dinner. The challenge we've got is I am obviously lactose allergic or lactose intolerant. One of his cousins is gluten-free, our gluten allergic. That particular cousin's daughter is dairy and gluten allergic. So I am trying my best. I'm going to try my best to try and make a apple pie that is both gluten and lactose free. So we went to Asda today to find, Tesco. We went to Tesco today to find and get all the ingredients that we need. And then we came home and realized we have no baking equipment. None. None at all. We have no way of actually baking these desserts. Jason is going to try and make a fruit crumble or a fruity crumble. And I am going to attempt the gluten-free, dairy-free apple pie. Oh my God. Oh, what the heck was that? That was a burp, and acid reflux, and a yawn all in one. Oh, that was not nice. After we finished at Tesco and the tip, we then went to IKEA to buy a load more of the Vintersaga that they sell, which is the non-alcoholic fruit mulled drink. I say non-alcoholic fruit mulled drink because it's not mulled wine, it's a mulled fruit drink, and it is very, very sweet, but my God, we love it. It is so good, and we get it every year. And Jason has promised his work that he would get them some, so we've got a giant box of this fruit mulled wine for his work, or for his work colleagues, should I say, so that they can all have that instead of a bottle of wine, because with us not being drinkers ourselves and not drinking alcohol ourselves, it feels a bit weird to then buy other people alcohol. Do you know what I mean? Although one of his bosses, his assistant manager, did pull a funny one. I don't think it was intentional. I think it was intended with goodwill, but he wasn't very smart about his gift. It's basically his assistant manager bought everyone Christmas presents as a goodbye for the Christmas season, and he got Jason a bottle of Prosecco and a box of Cadbury chocolate. I obviously can't eat the chocolate because of my lactose allergy. Neither of us drink alcohol, so the Prosecco's going to waste. And Jason doesn't have a sweet tooth. Jason doesn't really eat chocolate at all. He has it maybe once every 3 months, if that. So I'm not too sure why his boss thought chocolates and alcohol was a good idea for Jason, but oh well, it's the thought that counts, right? Anyway, I'm going off track. After we finished at Tesco and IKEA and the tip, we finally came home. We took an hour just to chill, get some food down us, spend some time with our parrots. And then I have spent the whole evening video editing, or most of the evening video editing. So I now have all of the second trimester vlog up to date, uploaded, ready to go. I've actually edited 3 videos in the 2 days that I've been on maternity leave. 2 for my channel, which gets me to the end of the second trimester, and 1 for my parrots channel just to keep it going, which I really need to focus more on my parrots channel. Hi. Have you come to say hello? Are you wondering why I'm not in bed yet? Yeah. Kitties. Then after I finished video editing and uploading all the videos, I spent some time crocheting because I really need to get this scarf finished before Christmas because it is meant to be a Secret Santa present. And now it's the end of the night and we're about to go to bed. We've got a much quieter day tomorrow. Plan for tomorrow so far is to get up, get dressed and go to Asda. May, my God. Get all the baking stuff that we need to make the desserts for Christmas, and then head back home, do some exercise. Both of us intend to do some exercise tomorrow. Dacian needs to do his training for his marathon, and I just need to do general exercise because I haven't been able to do any so far this week, or 4 weeks. I can't remember the last time I exercised. So I want to get some stretches in at least, maybe spend some time on my pregnancy ball or gym ball, whatever you want to call it. Do some stretching, ease out the hips a bit because they have been a bit stiff the last few days. And then we're just going to have a chill night and a game night and just relax and enjoy our last non-busy day before the Christmas craze. So far the plan is to get to Asda, get baking stuff and get some exercise, but for now I'm gonna go to bed. So I bid you all good night, and also good night from the Jinxie cat. Say night night. Night night. She's not happy with me for that. I know, we're gonna go to bed now. We are. We're gonna go bed and you're gonna live it. Yeah. You're gonna be happy because you get to snuggle with the JC. Even though I'm snuggling with you right now. It's currently the last day of week 35. Week 35, day 6. Or week 35 plus 6, whatever it is. I've got a busy day today. I didn't do any vlogging yesterday because me and Jason realised that it's our last day, just like me and him, until the Christmas rush. Because he's in work today, and then we've got a very, very busy few days coming up. Don't know how they're gonna go. I'll just have to wait and see. Oh, but they are very, very busy couple of days. A very busy few days on the run up to Christmas. We decided yesterday to have a chill day and a rest. Oh, and relax. Spent the morning just chilling, watching some Netflix, watching some YouTube, reading my book. Jason spent most of the morning gaming, and then we spent 90% of the day playing Coral Island together. If you can't tell, putting shoes and socks on is a major chore now. Oh, it takes a lot of energy. Oh, which is to be expected when you've got this thing in the way. Thing. It's not very nice to call you a thing, is it? It is an effort now to bend over and lean over just to get shoes and socks on. It does take your breath away a little bit. As for today, I've woke up, I've got my breakfast, I've sorted my pets out. I am currently trying to put shoes on. Trying being the more optimal word. Trying to navigate the movement when you're so restricted on mobility. It's very difficult. Oh. Certain angles put pressure on your lower abdomen, which is not comfy, and then other angles make your hips hurt, other angles you just can't quite twist your back in the right direction. It's really annoying. I can see why so many women start wearing flip-flops and other types of slip-on shoes when they get to this stage. I, on the other hand, am a stubborn old goat. I'm determined to stay as physically mobile as possible for as long as I physically can. Or try and still be able to do half the stuff I used to do before getting pregnant. Which is getting less and less by the day. Yeah. So as you can see, it now takes me a long time just to put my shoes on. A very long time indeed. Far too long. Which is one of the reasons I'm glad I'm now on maternity leave, because I'm not rushing to try and get out the house. It's a lot more easier when I have a bit more free time. Oh, I'm sleepy. I really need to go down for a nap, but I've got so much I need to get done today. I have to get done today. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough time before Christmas. I really wish I had this last week off. I really wish I'd taken my maternity leave from the start of week 35, but then if I had, I'm already struggling for money. I can't even imagine how much more I'd be struggling if it wasn't for that. Right, come on Ash. We need to go. We need to go to Asda, or Home Bargains, or the shopping centre in general. So the current plan for as of right now is walk to Asda because it is a really nice day today. It's not too cold, it's about 10 degrees C. Sun is out, skies are blue, and it's not meant to rain for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna walk to the shops, get all the baking stuff I need for the pie I've mentioned that I need to bake, get all the ingredients that we're still missing, get all the baking stuff that I still need, that I still not got around to getting. And I've not got many days left. Then when we get back from the shops, I need to do some cleaning because today's cleaning day. I always do my cleaning on a Sunday. Get some cleaning done, and then I need to either get some video editing done or some crochet done because I need to get that scarf finished. I might focus on the crochet, but then I also need to get the video editing done. I might just do an hour of each, maybe 2 hours of each. I don't know yet. I need to do either video editing or crochet anyway. At some point I need to go down for a nap because I am quite tired today. I am quite sleepy. I was hoping to get some exercise done today, but I don't think I'm going to have time because tonight we are going Magical Wonderland or Magical Woodland, something like that, with Jason's mum and dad. It's a Christmas light display down near Northwich. I want to say Northwich. It's our last Christmas light display of the year, because unfortunately we usually go like 2 or 3. Oh sorry, we usually go about 3 or 4, but we've just not been able to afford it this year with me going on maternity and baby coming. It's just been too expensive, and not having help from Universal Credit and other things is not helping. We'll hopefully have a lot more help next year, but I doubt it. You never know. That's my day. It's a busy day. I'm going to try and vlog some of it, if nothing else, just so I've got something to actually add on to the end of today. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, let's get going. Let's go walk to Asda, because if there's one thing I've not done these last 4 days, or sorry, last 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, since I started my maternity, is I've not done any walking at all. I've done so much running around, so much driving around, so much sitting around and getting stuff done, getting video editing done, trying to get everything else done and organised and arranged and admin and so many other things. I have not had time at all to do any walking or to do any exercise in these last 3 days because I've been so busy either resting, which I really needed the rest yesterday, or just getting everything sorted and organised and arranged. So I'm going to head off to Asda, get my steps in if nothing else, and see how the rest of the day gets on. I'm only about 5 minutes into this walk so far. I am puffing and puffing so badly. So badly. It's like slowing down doesn't really help, because slowing up just makes it slower, makes it harder to get to the destination. So damn breathless. Maybe the last 3 days of rest has not done me any good. It wasn't intentional rest, but hey ho. Anyway, at least it's a nice day. It's a really, really nice day actually. So pretty. I don't know how well you can hear me over the traffic in the background, but this is one thing I love about where we've moved to. It's like where we used to live, there was a beautiful green park and it stretched for miles and miles, but where we've moved to, this is an everyday walk for me. I'm just surrounded by greenery in every direction, even directly outside my house. It is so nice waking up every morning and I've got trees and bushes and all sorts outside my window, and as soon as I walk out my front door, like, yes, I'm in a housing area or surrounded by houses, but there's so much green, and all I have to do is turn to my right, walk a few steps, and I'm on a trail like this that's just surrounded in greenery, surrounded by trees. It's just so nice. It is so freaking nice living somewhere just so heavily surrounded by nature and not concrete and roads and sirens. It's so peaceful around here. It's not very, it's like, what's the word, semi-urban, I can't remember the word, where you're on the edge of a town, so you're not in the countryside but you're not in the town centre. It's that halfway sort of point. Suburban, is that the word? I have no idea, but it's so nice. It is so freaking nice and peaceful around here. I'm so glad we've moved to this area. And just like that, we're now on the journey back home. I think that took me quite a while because I had to get a load of different bits. I was trying to make it as cheap as possible with us having such little money at the minute. So I was going into Home Bargains and B&M, and unfortunately where we live we've only got small versions, not the great big superstores. So it was actually really hard to find what I needed. So I ended up having to go to Asda and spend a fair bit more than what I wanted. But I've now got everything I need because I think I've mentioned it before, I need to bake, or me and Jason are baking desserts for Boxing Day. So one of my primary objectives today was to get all the baking equipment that I need, the baking tin, the pastry thing, what's it called, brush, pastry brush, baking sheets, measuring cups and all stuff like that, because it's been a long time since I baked, a very, very long time. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, especially now that I have some time to get it done. I say some time. Oh my god, I'm tired. I don't like filming inside shops. It's like, I know it makes for better vlogs, but I really don't like filming inside shops, especially this time of year when there's so many people and it's so crowded and so busy, you're getting bashed into left, right and centre. It's just not ideal. Not ideal at all. That, and I always feel like if I start recording in shops, the security's gonna get me or pin me down, or I say pin me down, you know what I mean, pull me up and say, you're not allowed to do that here, like they sometimes do. So I do try and avoid recording in shops. But we're now on the home stretch. I'm walking much slower on the way home than I was on the way here because of the extra weight in my bag. I've got a very full bag, very, very full bag on my back as we start heading home. So like I said, part of my walk home, I actually get to walk through some beautiful scenery, but I'm always so focused on getting to the shops and home again, I don't really explore. And I do actually have, or the part I walk through actually has a walled garden. As you can see, it is quite neglected, very neglected. There's ivy everywhere and things haven't been looked after at all. But I've been meaning to come for a wander down here just to enjoy the scenery for ages, or just to see what it's like, or just find somewhere nice to go for a walk. So I decided to take a bit of a detour on the way home, because this is literally right next to the path that I actually walked down to get home. It is very derelict. It has very much been neglected, which is a huge shame. It is a massive shame that it's been so neglected, but at the same time it's just interesting to see, because you can actually see there was a trail that used to go down there that is now very, very much overworn. That looks like it used to be a trail because there's actually a step there, and that's all overgrown and abandoned. It's a shame. I would have loved to see this garden in its prime. But it would have been so beautiful to walk through. So pretty. It looks like there used to be streams there and everything when it was properly taken care of. Let's be honest, the government, the councils, they don't care about that sort of stuff anymore. They don't care about maintaining nature or maintaining beauty. They're just like, leave it. Leave it. As soon as it goes derelict, we'll build something on it like a house. Which is a horrible thought, but it's true. That is how our government works. At the same time, it's nice just to have a change of scenery. Another path that leads that way. There's a path that goes straight on out of the walled gardens. Let's go this way, see where it goes. Right, so we're back home now. I am sweating. According to my Garmin, I covered over 5k during that walk and over 7,000 steps, so I've done well today considering. Open that door, get some fresh air. Now to get everything unpacked. The shopping list included lots of jelly, because we always make jelly for Christmas. Because it's gluten free, it's dairy free, it just makes an ideal dessert. Lots of eggs ready for baking. More jelly, lots of different flavours of jelly. Butter for Jason. A rolly pin, because heaven knows we need rolly pins for making pastry. Measuring spoons and measuring cups. Again, very important for baking, apparently. Make sure I've got all the right sizes. Some non-stick baking paper. Some washing up liquid because we severely ran out. Apple pie tin, because, you know, needed. Even more jelly. Some ginger cake, which has been very squashed. I got that just for Jason because he really likes his Jamaican ginger cake. A basty brush for the pastry. Still don't really understand how that's a necessity, but apparently it is. And then Christmas present for my nephew, which I'm not going to show because even though this video is not coming out before Christmas, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Oh, so tired. Right, I'm going to get something to eat quickly. And then I need to do a lot of cleaning. Yes, I know, I've left you open.